Come with me in this parallel universe full of theories and creativity, where Himawari awakens the maximum of her power. In middle of the mountains, distant of the Turtle Island, the place legendary where Killer Bee had trained Naruto in the past, a new story was about to be born. The wind blew strong, the sea roared in waves gigantic, and there, before of the Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails, was Himawari Uzumaki, the daughter of the 7th Hokage. Since little, Himawari always carried inside of herself something different. Her eyes, her chakra, her sensitivity, everything pointed to a connection deep with Kurama. When Naruto disappeared in battle, and the trace of his power echoed through the world, something unexpected happened. A part of the chakra of the Nine-Tails Fox found refuge in the heart of the girl. It was as if the destiny had chosen the heiress natural to continue the legacy of the 7th. Now, at the 14 years, Himawari was before of Killer Bee, decided to master the power that arose violently inside her. Killer Bee, her faced with seriousness, without the habitual lightness of his rhymes. He knew the responsibility that represented. Yo, little girl, the path that you chose is hard as stone. If fall can be the end, but if hold firm will shine like the sun. Himawari not hesitated. I not want only use the power of the Kurama. I want myself become one only with him. I want feel what my father felt. The words of her echoed strong, awakening in Bee the memory of Naruto. The same flame that he had seen in the eyes of the boy now shone in the look of the daughter. The training began. In the cave of meditation of the island, Himawari closed the eyes and dived in her mind. Soon, gates colossal appeared before her, wrapped by chains dark. And behind them, the eyes flaming of the Kurama her faced, full of fury and judgment. So, you are the daughter of him. The voice of the fox echoed like thunder. Yes, answered Himawari, firm. And I want fight at your side, Kurama growled. Your father me forced to respect him. And you? Think that only by be daughter of him can me command also? Himawari herself approached of the gates, touching the chains that her separated of the beast. I not want you command. I want that we be one only. For an instant, Kurama remained in silence. Then a laugh deep filled the space. Naive, but interesting. And so, the chains began themselves to break. Of the side of out, Killer Bee her subjected to trainings brutal. Control of chakra in sea revolted. Battles against clones of chakra of the Hachibi, and exercises of resistance that seemed impossible. At each failure, the chakra red of the Kurama took account of her, transforming her in a beast in fury. But still so, Himawari always herself raised. Even fallen, even bleeding, even exhausted, she never gave up. And inside of her mind, the Kurama continued testing her heart. In a night of meditation, the fox showed to Himawari her pain. Scenes of centuries of suffering passed before of the girl. Wars, destruction, chains, hate. The loneliness implacable that had consumed the beast by all her existence. The tears ran down by the face of the girl. You suffered so much, whispered Kurama, her gazed in silence. And even so, my father, you accepted. You forgave. I also accept your pain. I want carry it with me, for that you never more be alone. These words crossed the shadows that imprisoned the fox. The last chains themselves shattered. The gate disappeared. Kurama herself approached, immense, majestic. Very well, little. You not will be my Jinchuriki. You will be my companion. And then, the two themselves merged. The chakra exploded in waves colossal, illuminating all the island. Killer Bee opened wide the eyes. Yo! This is the same flow that I felt in the Naruto. When Himawari opened the eyes again, not were more only blue. Stripes orange shone in middle of the blue deep, and her body was wrapped by a cloak of chakra golden and flaming. But there was something new. Marks floral appeared by the body, remembering petals radiating light. It was the birth of a new form, the mode Himawari Kurama, but still remained the test final. Killer Bee concentrated the power of the 8 tails, creating a sphere colossal of energy, capable of obliterate a mountain entire. If not control this power will be only destruction. Himawari raised the hands. The chakra of the Kurama flowed in synchrony with the of her, forming a Bijudama unique, wrapped by petals flaming, spinning in spiral. Son of the fox! Screamed she, launching the attack. The explosion illuminated the skies like a second sun. The wave of energy swept the mountains distant, leaving a glare in the horizon. Killer Bee was mouth open. "This girl is fire pure." Exhausted, Himawari fell of knees but smiled. Inside of her, not there was more fury nor fear, only a calm, a sensation of completeness. The voice of the Kurama echoed softly in her heart. "Now we are one only." Killer Bee himself approached, placing the hand in her shoulder. "Yo, little girl, you carry the legacy of your father, but never forget, now you also follow your own path." She raised the look firm. "I am Himawari Uzumaki, and I will use this power to protect all that I love." Back to Konoha at Face the Sunset, Himawari smiled. She felt the presence of the Kurama in each beat of her heart. Not was more only the daughter of the 7th Hokage. Now was the new guardian of the Fox of 9 Tails, and the world, more one time, would hear the roar of the hope. Liked of the video? Yourself subscribe in the channel and activate the notifications.